Classic.
I've taken few points from the contribution of the zonal representatives from this assembly. And whatever is not in my State of the State address, I will specifically go there and try to address them. Because mi ò fẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ wa kó dàbí ẹ̀mọ̀ àwọn bàbá tí wọ́n máa ń ta draft ládùúgbò yẹn. Ẹ̀kúkú mọ̀ ibi tẹ́mi ti dàgbà ìsàlẹ̀ àfáà ni. Àwọn bàbá tó máa ń ta draft ní àdúgbò wa. One of ọmọ àdúgbò ó wọ UI ó dẹ̀ ń study geology. Ó ṣe dé àwọn bàbá ń ta draft lọ ó dẹ̀ sọ pé ọmọ ìkìlọ̀ tí ẹ̀ ń kà ní UI kò á mọ̀ bí a ṣe sọ ní Yorùbá tí a fi yé àwọn bàbá yẹn. Wọ́n á ní pé àwọn la máa ń rí àwọn nǹkan àlùmọ́nì tó bá wà nínú ilẹ̀ bàbá bá ní láì wẹjú. Some of the issues raised they are driven by data, logic, and science. I said before, and I will repeat when I'm addressing some of the issues raised, we're all together in this. And when I address you as the future leaders for this state, it is because I know that amongst you, we have potential governors also here. So, tí gbogbo abájọ wẹjú àjọba wẹjú papọ̀ ni sọ́dọ̀ gbogbo alájọba rí nǹkan tí tó wà nínú ìwé. So today I stand before you with a sense of pride and responsibility to deliver the 2025 State of the State address. Pride in how far we have come, and responsibility for the journey ahead. In the past 1 year, since my last presentation before you, our administration has stayed committed to our mandate to build a resilient economy, improve the quality of life for our people, and secure the future for generations to come. Our strategy has been very simple but effective. Build where there is need, invest where there is potential, and protect what matters most. Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable members of the House, let me now walk you through the tangible outcomes of this vision, structured around 4 key pillars laid out first in our Oyo State Roadmap for Accelerated Development, 2019 to 2023, and reinforced in our Oyo State Roadmap for Sustainable Development, 2023 to 2027. And these are economy, education, healthcare, and security. And let me also say this. 3 people, they were arguing about the greatest technology. And one of them said the greatest technology is the rocket, because America was able to put people in the rocket, and they left this world, they landed in the moon, on the moon, and they walk on the moon. That is the greatest technology as far as this is concerned. And the second person said, no, the greatest technology is Concorde airplane. The Concorde airplane will leave Europe, and within 3 hours is in America. It travels at twice the speed of sound. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́rọ̀ mi, Concorde àti kọjá lára yín, tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tá a fi dọ́dọ̀ yín tá a fi padà sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi, Concorde ti kọjá lọ. Only that is the greatest technology as far as they are concerned. But near Oyo State, I think the greatest technology is the thermos flask. Flask itabangbe dani. You know why? Tẹ́ bá fi omi tútù sínú ẹ̀, á tútù. Tẹ́ bá fi omi gbígbóná sínú ẹ̀, á gbóná. Báwo ló ṣe mọ̀? The point I'm making is that in Oyo State, we try to keep it very simple and very stupid. We just try to do what is best in any situation that we find ourselves. We don't copy. We are original, and we'll continue on that path. So at the heart of our economic agenda is our determination to position Oyo State as the premier investment destination in West Africa. Over the last year, we achieved several landmark milestones that underscore this vision. We deepen our commitment to agriculture as a business, not just a development activity. We did this through local and international partnerships with the private sector, other subnationals, development organizations, and even other countries. When Honorable Yekola was talking, he mentioned Fashola. Yes, the Fashola Agribusiness Industrial Hub was redesignated by the African Development Bank as Nigeria's first agricultural transformation center. It's a proud endorsement of our strategic direction to foster economic growth. AFDB, they are not an Oyo State organization. They are not even a Nigerian organization. It's Africa, and they've recognized Fashola as a major transformational effort by this administration. And this development caught global attention, including that of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio of Sierra Leone, who made history as the first sitting foreign president to visit Oyo State and see Fashola. I hosted him. This visit was facilitated by the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, our strategic partners in agribusiness. Also, building on the success of the Oyo State Agribusiness Transformation Center, Fashola, a model of integrated rural development. Yes, we flagged off the Erua Agribusiness Industrial Hub, and has now been renamed the Oyo State Agribusiness Transformation Center, Erua. This is a 3,000-hectare project combining crop processing, livestock ranching, warehousing, residential estates, agro-tourism, healthcare, and equipment leasing. This is part of the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones program by the AFDB, which Oyo State is benefiting from. So to answer Honorable Peter Ojedokun, it's a process. We flagged the project off, but we only got the sign-off about a week ago for the one at Ijaye. We got the no objection from AFDB, and we believe in few weeks we should also get the no objection for Erua, and then you see the pace of work will greatly accelerate at that time. In another historic first, I'm happy to announce that Oyo State became the first subnational in Africa to be admitted into the World Union of Wholesale Markets. This came on the heels of our international collaboration with Semaris, a Paris-based agri-market operator, to build a Rungis-style wholesale agro-food market in Ijaye, Ibadan. This is the first of its kind in Nigeria. Also at this location, we are collaborating with the African Development Bank on the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones Project, SAPZ. Like I mentioned, the AFDB has issued a certificate of no objection for this project, and we are in the process of paying the first installment to kick off this project. Our existing rural markets are not left behind. We're currently upgrading 3 rural markets in Ibarapa Central, Iseyin, and on our local government areas under the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, RAM. These upgrades will provide modern facilities that reduce post-harvest losses and improve our farmers' access to markets. Mr. Speaker, sir, the honorable members of this House, for the past 5 years, we have reiterated our strategy to interconnect all zones in the state before proceeding with the construction and reconstruction of feeder roads. Having achieved majorly the inter-zonal connectivity, and the only one outstanding in our interzonal connectivity is the one linking Ibadan to Ibarapa zone, which is Ido-Erua Road, which PJ mentioned. We have to change strategy, because sometimes I say to people, we're not, we may not be right all the time. We may be blindsided. We may get into a position where we take decisions that we may have to revisit. We awarded complete reconstruction of, this is a 48-kilometer road. We awarded the complete reconstruction of 12 out of the 48 and limited rehabilitation of the 36 kilometers. But I've been visiting that project, and I saw that we may not achieve our objective by limited rehabilitation of the 36 kilometer of that road. So I said to the people, Ministry of Works, please complete first that 12 kilometers. And then the stakeholders from Ibarapa, they called me and said, look, we don't want any road that is not the standard of either Moniya to Iseyin or Iseyin to Ogbomoso or Oyo to Ogbomoso. That was what the stakeholders told me when I flagged off the farm settlement, farm estate project at Erua. And I listened to them and I promised them that the same standard is what we will maintain in Ibarapa. So that 12-kilometer stretch should be finished perhaps in a matter of weeks. 3, 4, 5. I've had the reports that 11 of the 12 has been done. And I said, look, put all the road jewelry on it. Road markings, road signs, and then we will all go there with the stakeholders from Ibarapa. If they think the contractor has given them the standards they require, we'll continue for the complete reconstruction. If not, then we will bring the contractor that did but we will go there, still fulfill our righteousness. We will inspect what the contractor has done. If we need to determine the contract at that point, we will. But that road will be done and dusted before I leave office as the governor of this state. So today, feeder roads in Ibadan are being upgraded to reduce travel time, improve logistics, and connect businesses to their customers. Presently, we have over 100 kilometers of completed and ongoing feeder road projects in Ibadan zone. We've also commenced the rehabilitation of 87 kilometers of rural roads under the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, RAM. Just to address what the House Leader, Sanjo, mentioned, yes, Ogbomoso will be next, and we're going through the process to award the inner road for Ogbomoso, and this is also true for Oyo. You should be sure that when I come here next, which will be for budget presentation, between now and then, contractors must have mobilized for inner roads within Ogbomoso and Oyo Township. In December 2024, our administration made history with the commissioning of the first phase of the Oyo State Electron Energy 11 megawatt independent power project. For the first time in our 49 years as a state, the Oyo State Secretariat is being powered 24/7 by this IPP. And power supply from it is now being extended to surrounding communities. This marks a critical shift towards energy independence for our dear state. Mr. Speaker, sir, tourism remains a key pillar of our economic strategy. This year, we're happy to witness the unveiling of the Kunle Afolayan, the film village and resort at Igbojaye. I was there, and just like Honorable Adiola mentioned, I made a promise at the commissioning for government, to deepen that enabling environment that will allow that private initiative to get to its full potential. So in keeping with our policy to create an enabling environment for the private sector to thrive, we have committed to support this initiative through road infrastructure, power, and we also said we will construct an airstrip out there. We are well on the way to doing that. There will be an airstrip at O2, very close to Igbojaye, to accommodate small aircraft. And also, 2 days ago, I was at the Nigeria Governors Forum where the National Security Advisor briefed the House on their efforts to improve security across the country. And I made a request to him that we're purchasing 2 aircraft. The money is there. It's sitting in an account right now. We're purchasing 2 aircraft for surveillance, and we require end-user authorization by the Office of the National Security Advisor, and he promised me that write the letter, I should consider it approved. So before February 3rd of next year, where we will be showcasing Oyo State at 50, I'm excited that I'm around occupying this position when Oyo State will turn 50. I think some of you should be excited also, because we will celebrate our state, and we will celebrate all that have contributed to make this state what it is today. So, this tourism and what we're trying to do around that axis is a new frontier for film, culture, and creative industry in our state. Remember also that within this period, we also oversaw the coronation of traditional rulers, restoring dignity to our traditional leadership structure. With this, we have signaled to the world that Oyo State is ready, culturally and structurally, to host heritage-driven investment, and we're receiving interest. And let me use this opportunity to invite Mr. Speaker to the International Tourism Summit, Oyo State 2025, which will be holding on 24th July 2025. During this summit, we will highlight 5 investment-ready tourist sites to investors. Last but surely not the least, let me mention one of the biggest legacy projects our administration is embarking on to grow our economy: the Samuel Ladoke Akintola Airport upgrade. I know a lot of our people have had to endure going to Lagos to fly anywhere. The first phase, which is the airside, is set for completion in October 2025. So, à ń lọ sí Èkó lọ wọ bàálù, kò ju oṣù mẹ́ta lọ mọ́, it will end. We'll be flying from here. This is another step towards global integration. You will recall that we set the stage for this investment under Ometuntun 1.0 with the dualization of the Ibadan Airport Road, now Omololu Olunloyo Airport Road, the upgrade of the VIP lounge, the provision of a fire tender. We also installed a 500,000-liter aviation fuel storage and dispensing facility, which has since been concessioned. leading to more airlines already flying into Ibadan. This airport will connect our agribusiness hubs, solid mineral corridors, and tourism centers to the world. And it will also support our agro-business, because I had a meeting with the Controller General of Customs, and he has graciously approved that cargo operation can take place within the Samuel Ladoke Akintola Airport in Ibadan. Before I move to education, which is the next thing, just before I finish talking about how far we've gone economically, there's a current trend. I think yesterday I was trending for the wrong reasons, where people said we want to spend 63 billion to upgrade or to renovate the government house. Well, that's Oyo State people. Those people on social media, they are not from Oyo State. They don't know what we're talking about. My answer to them is just to point our attention to one thing, and one thing alone. And I want you to please listen to me attentively. Before I came into office, a previous administration, they took a loan from the World Bank, $200 million for the Ibadan Urban Flood Management Project. As of the time I came in, May 29, 2019, that dollar-denominated loan was in the book of Oyo State as 70 billion naira, because dollar to naira was around 350 naira to the dollar at that time. And we were paying about 700 million naira every month to service that loan then. We finished the Ibadan Urban Flood Management project. It's all done. Before I came in, $100 million has been spent, $50 million committed, and this administration was supposed to spend $50 million to complete the project. But we didn't spend $50 million. We honor all the commitments made by the previous administration. We returned $18 million to the World Bank, which we didn't spend. That is how we've managed projects prudently in Oyo State. But that is even not where I'm going. My point is, 2019, May 29, in Oyo State books, that loan we had at 70 billion as what Oyo State was owing. Now, fast forward to today, the project is completed without adding 1 inch of drainage to the project. Just simply by exchange rate movement, Oyo State today is owing 320 billion. Yes, Oyo State is owing 320 billion because that 70 billion calculated as 350 to the dollar is now the same amount but calculated at about 1,540 to the dollar. That is our reality. And we have now moved from paying 700 million when I came in every month to paying 3 billion every month now to service that loan. But can we sleep when it's raining? Because the Ibadan flood has basically tamed the issue of the likelihood of another Omiyale. We have an advanced warning system, installed in that place. But my point is, to manage our exchange rate is not for me to determine in Oyo State. It's on the exclusive list. It is the federal government that has the responsibility to manage our exchange rate. But whatever it is, we operate within Nigeria, and we will do what is in the best interest of our state. So we're moving ahead with whatever we have to do. If you see those big figures, people may say, but are we spending $1 here? Well, we import quite a bit. Even if you want to construct a 1 kilometer of road, we do not make asphalt in Nigeria. They import asphalt into this country. Even though Nigeria has the second largest bitumen deposit in the world, it is but we have to be forward-looking. We have to do what we have to do. People can criticize us for whatever it is they want to criticize us on. We continue to evaluate our position. If we've taken any wrong decision, we will correct ourselves. On education, we believe that the future is built in the classroom, not the campaign grant. When the House leader was talking, he greeted Wasiu Adeleke, Alhaji Wasiu Adeleke, the secretary of the party in Oyo State. He said, Oga Bubuani Wasiu. Well, Wasiu will say Oga Temi because me will contest anything in this state. Oga, he never contest the Wasiu. Emma Abo, so that he just over by his nomination, at least Ali by his. Sorry, also, I think he omitted. I just looked at the president of the CCR. Yes. Yes. Customary Court of Appeal, CCA rather. Well, sorry, because my background is engineering. CCR is Central Control Room. So President of the CCA, please, you're duly recognized. And also Justice Aderemi, Oyo State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority, you're also duly recognized. So over the last year, we began the upgrade of classroom blocks in 105 schools in rural communities under the World Bank supported better education service delivery for all. The additional finance for that, transforming education systems at a state level. This program we subscribe to, and we're trying to close the urban-rural education gap. So, PJ, your point, I saw Honorable Mabaje out there saying that, well, Ido local government is like all the 3 local governments in the Baraka put together. Well, for those that will contest to be governor next, yes, that is true. Ido is almost the same population as 3 Baraka local government, but you need spread. You need to get 25% in 2/3 of the state. So we won't look at the Baraka as just, equal to Ido. We will ensure that we have the necessary spread in Baraka. So I will take this up with TESCOM and ensure that the right thing is done in Ibarapa, and that we close the urban-rural education gap. All upgrades of the classroom blocks in the 105 schools have been completed, and they are now in use by our children. Also in the last year, we completed the recruitment of over 14,000 teaching and non-teaching staff into the system. So we're reducing the manpower shortage in the basic and secondary education sector with renewed focus on curriculum alignment, teacher motivation, and digital learning tools in selected schools. We believe that no child should be left behind because of where they were born. Additionally, starting this year, we embarked on the upgrade of 100 schools across the state, 36 of which are currently ongoing. We will continue to upgrade education infrastructure to reduce the infrastructure deficit. Healthcare. We continue to prioritize healthcare access and equity with a multi-pronged approach that puts the people first. The Omitutun Free Health Mission, now in its 5th year, continues to deliver free medical outreach to underserved communities, with thousands receiving screenings, treatment, and referrals at no cost. So far this year, over 18,000 residents of Oyo State in the 33 local government areas have benefited from this project. Our primary healthcare centers upgrade program is also ongoing, ensuring that residents in all zones have access to reliable, affordable care closer to home. Having upgraded 209 PHCs under Omitutun 1.0, we equipped 264 PHCs, including the upgraded ones, across the state. We are currently upgrading 106 PHCs in all 33 local government areas. So from, I believe, Surulere, Ogolua, I've had you, I believe, amongst this new set of 106, that gap should be covered. And the same thing with, I believe, Ibarapa Central Stroke North. No, not Ibarapa Central, I think Ibarapa North. Among this 106, all the 10 wards in Ibarapa North should actually be accommodated. We have also been recruiting healthcare workers for both the primary and secondary healthcare facilities in the state. And well, let me also recognize the Honorable representing Ibarapa Central and Ibarapa North in the Green Chamber, Honorable Dr. Ibarapa, that's what Dr. Adepoju. He's also here. Thank you for coming. But to answer what Honorable Yukola mentioned regarding the Adobe Akintola University of Technology Hospital Annex in Oyo. That place right in the center of Oyo. We've been battling this for almost 3 years when the French government gave Oyo State 55 million euros as a concessionary loan. It was basically a giveaway because they gave us the loan at 0.00025% interest rate for 25 years, and they have the option to convert it into a grant, which I know They will if you utilize it well. But thankfully, since it's a foreign loan, you cannot unilaterally, just access it. We have to go through the federal government, and thankfully, the President has sent to the National Assembly the borrowing plan, and that particular facility is in the borrowing plan. The French Treasury, they are ready to advance the money to us, and we don't have to pay anything, even for the initial 5 years. That program, they had 100 million euros for the entire continent of Africa, and they gave Oyo State 55 million out of it. Yeah, that is how much trust they have in this administration and in our management of our business as a government. So our goal remains simple: to move from healthcare as a privilege to healthcare as a right. And our strategy has been yielding results. In the past year, with 3 local government areas in Oyo State, Ogoluwa, Irepo, and Ibarapa East, declared free from river blindness and elephantiasis. So Oyo State won the award for Best Neglected Tropical Disease State Coordinator in Nigeria. So judging from the feedback we have received, we're getting this right. For instance, there's a Madam Tosin Shegun from Itameri, Ibadan Southeast Local Government area, who attended the Omituntu Free Health Mission, and she said she was expecting that they will ask her to pay. In her ward, when I got there, nobody asked for 1 naira. They didn't ask me to bring any money. It was a surprise to me. So we will continue to run healthcare programs that will bring big benefits to our people. And finally, on security. No economic or social program can succeed without security. This is why we have consistently invested in both infrastructure and human capital in the security sector. In October last year, we added 480 forest rangers to the Oyo State Amatekun Corps, bringing the total number of corps members to 2,500. We still have the highest number and best paid corps members in the southwest of Nigeria. That's Oyo State Amatekun. These rangers are specially trained to work in forest, protect farmers, deter illegal logging, and preserve our economic resources in rural communities. Our security model is rooted in community collaboration, cultural intelligence, and proactive deployment. And it is yielding results. We have also continued to work with and support federal security agencies with equipment to make their work easier. In the past year, we have provided over 50 additional operational vehicles fully equipped with communication gadgets. And when Honorable Adebisi was talking, he said in his constituency, he has built in there a police station, but no secondary school. Yeah, we're setting one up. And then he requested for a vehicle for the police station, a patrol vehicle. Well, today, I will give you a vehicle for the police station in your constituency. So when we're done here, I believe I still have some of the trucks in here. So we'll give you one for your Yeah, for your police station. But we will also ensure that the children in your neighborhood, we give them access to education. So a secondary school will definitely be set up in that constituency. I cannot end this address without mentioning the work that has been put in to ensure that parts of Ibadan, Ogbomoso, Erua, and Oyo are receiving water supply from the state. This is another promise kept. So let me use this opportunity to thank the commissioners, directors general, and heads of ministries, departments, and agencies who are doing their best to ensure that the wheels of governance continue to turn. Your labors are not going unnoticed. I believe posterity will be kind to you. Somebody came to me yesterday and said, look, I celebrated 2 years in office and I didn't drop the commissioners. Maybe Ojeki, àwọn tó ń gbàdúrà, àwọn babaláwo, àwọn ẹ̀rọ kí wọ́n rí oúnjẹ jẹ, because assuming pé mo ti drop gbogbo commissioners ni, àwọn tá lọ gbàdúrà lọ gbàdúrà, àwọn tí wọ́n lọ sórí òkè tí wọ́n drop offering, wọ́n lọ sórí òkè tí wọ́n drop offering. But I'll say it also, we have limited time left. We will manage ourselves until the end of this administration. So, hello, Thanksgiving. Hello. But you big pay, will go. Let me say that. So I believe posterity will be kind to you. Mr. Speaker, sir, the honorable members of the House, Honorable Gwenga Oyekola, he said he read the order of the House. I'm going to the honorable, the councillor, so me order, order and all of that. But he mentioned that the people in the gallery should not clap or applaud, but Honorable Babajide Agowokwa, no, come on, worry. This is a special occasion today. If you want to applaud, let them applaud. Well, let me say this. On the inner road, because I consulted with the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Matters, I consulted with him. The local government, and I'm sure the chairman of Argos, not Argon, no, Argos, Association of Local Government of Oyo State, Honorable Sikiru Sanda, they wrote, you guys wrote and asked for authority to incur expenditure to grade 30 kilometers of road in every local government. And I said, please go ahead. So if they have not done 30 kilometers of road in your own local government grading, then you have oversight from the House. Please go to them and so AKT, that's your job now. It's not with me anymore. Also, Honorable Adiola, let me again stay with Oyo. At about FM, it will be done. The silo project will also be done. You know the history behind it. We are trying to get out of the situation we found ourselves. All those projects were started before this administration, but this is an administration that we've completed almost all the projects that we made from previous administration, and I make bold to say that if we make a commitment on a particular project, we will see that project through. So we will see those two projects in Oyo federal constituency through. Honorable Adiola kept saying, well, we should fix Ijio to Ayegun Road. It's just 12 kilometers. Okeo to Ilero is just 6 kilometers. Okaka to Igbojaye is just 20 kilometers. Seyi to Oshogun Road is just 40 kilometers. But you see, when you add all of this together and you look at what we have as resources, we don't have unlimited resources in the state, but we will continue to do our best, free up resources. We said from the beginning of this administration that our infrastructure will haunt our economy. So we have been looking at compelling economic reasons, to go ahead with some of these projects. And when I hear people either criticize and say local government, this is federal allocation, this is what they've given to the local government, this is how much they are doing. The problem for us is we're focusing on sharing the cake at the center, whereas we have the potential to even bake a bigger cake for our state, which is what this administration, what we are focused on. People say, oh no, Nigeria is rich in natural resources, so koyeke be my power. Well, natural resources alone will never bring economic prosperity. For economic prosperity, we must ensure we have entrepreneurs. We encourage people that will employ others and beneficiate that natural resources. You need entrepreneurship. We need skills and knowledge. That's why we are putting resources in schools. We are ensuring that our people have skills acquisition has been central. You need skills and knowledge. And you also need intensive production. For example, if the chairman of BIR is here, the company that pays the most in Oyo State today as a payroll tax is British American Tobacco, because they are working 3 shifts every day of 8 hours. 8 times 3 is what? 24. So it means they are working 24 hours every day. No wonder they pay us the most tax around here. So for economic, people are working there. The people working there are the payroll taxes we are collecting from them. So we need intensive production. Our economy cannot keep shutting down after 8-9 hours. We've gone, and we expect to prosper as people that have a system where they are working 24/7. So we shouldn't deceive ourselves. To attain economic prosperity, and that is why for the minority leader, you said the light up Oyo is not really working around your area. Is that correct? Yeah. Well, we will look into it. We had issues with the deployment, but now we do have a solution which we hope will deploy all around the state, and there will not be issue of no gas supply, this, that. So it's coming, and we need to ensure that our economy works beyond 8, 10, 12 hours. Our economy must work 24 hours. So we're not building all of this infrastructure for anyone to applaud us. No. We're building for impact. The vision remains clear. Oyo State, as a regional economic powerhouse, a cultural beacon, and a place where every citizen can thrive. The work is not finished, but the foundation in the last 6 years has been very, very firm. The evidence is visible, the world is watching, and posterity will judge that. In our time, we chose to build a legacy. We didn't play to the gallery. And for people wishing Seyi Makinde well, talking about what is my next assignment, what is my next move. Well, I would like to say again, I'm 57 now. I've only been in public office or public space for 6 out of the 57. So 51 years till when I became governor, no government has given me 1 naira to impact my life. So I cannot live till 100. I won't even pray for that. So if I've spent 51 years as a private person, if my political career ends as a former governor, it is a good journey as well. Only between 8 years, 51 and 59. So we have a lot to still deliver to our people in Oyo State. Yes, we have about 23 months to go as an administration. But I believe that Oyo State people will wish for continuity. And they will listen to us when we say to them, this is the team that we believe will continue with the work that we have done. So please don't let us be distracted. Don't take our eyes off the ball. The time is short, but the impact should continue. Thank you, and God bless you. God bless Oyo State. God bless the Federal Republic.